Plant the seed for a lifetime of imagination. The Daddy Bag of Books is available at daddyandcompany.com.
Welcome to My Life as a Dad. Today's guest is Michael Zislis. I would say that you are an experienced dad as far as potty training goes. And now you've got 2-year-old twins, so they've got, within the next year, right? It's going to happen.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening. Okay, what's the plan?
I have a great plan. So the first plan is I was sick of picking the kid up and putting him on the toilet. I mean, you do it you do it all the time. And you have to be, that's the secret to potty training is you've got to be the one telling them to go to the bathroom and walking them over there and giving them the M&M candy when they go to the bathroom. But I was so sick of putting them up on, the ones you buy, the plastic ones, you got to dump out, then you got to clean them.
Right.
So I decided early on, like right after Ben was born, to put in a kid's toilet. I went to the school and I saw the little kid's toilet.
Right.
So in our kid's bathroom, we have an adult toilet and a kid's toilet. And it was the best thing I ever did because it's low, the kids can get on it themselves. I'm not saying everybody can do this, but it wasn't really hard. The plumber went under the house, put in a YT, connected right to it.
Right.
And it was the best investment I ever made. I'm sure it'll come out of the bathroom in 2 years. Mm-hmm. But that was a great idea.
So the 2-year-olds are using it?
The girl is, girls are a little bit more advanced than boys.
Right.
So she's already potty trained.
That's why the woman's the boss in the house.
Always,
right?
always.
Because we already know.
And he's coming around to it. He'll go to the bathroom if you bring him to the bathroom, but he won't tell you he's got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
You got to read his face and then take him to the bathroom. It's a challenge. It's a chore, and we take the weekends as times to really train them. So I say that by you take off their diaper and really work with them during the day while you're in the house. You just got to be vigilant.
Mm-hmm. So installing the mini toilet. That's going to be the new feature in the Manhattan Beach houses. Yeah. As they build out, what did you put in the mini toilet?
If you got kids.
We are not buying that house.
Yeah.
How do you handle sharing with your kids? When they're going at it and screaming at each other over an item, what do you do?
I got to say, having the, boy and girl is a little easier. And I say that because I have Mila and I have Ben, 6 and 4, and then Ava and Sam. So boy and girls, I think, don't have as much sharing problems because their interests are different. I mean, I don't know why, but the boys love cars. I mean, I didn't instill cars into them. I don't have a car collection, They just like cars, and then the girls like other things. So they don't really fight over the same thing, other than maybe a Disneyland balloon or something they'll fight over, and you just try to say your turn and your turn, but it's a constant battle,
What do you do for discipline?
Timeouts.
Timeouts.
Yeah.
Do you have a timeout spot?
When they're younger, we put them in the crib, take out all the toys,
right.
Put them in the crib. Now that they're a little bit older, we put them at a certain spot, like under a chalkboard by the kitchen, so they can't see anything and they can't have any interaction with anything. So there's no toys around them. You got to make it kind of torturous,
right.
But I think it's a good system. I came from a little different household back with a little bit more,
a little more oomph.
A little bit more oomph, and once in a while that's okay. I get the other day my daughter almost walked off a cliff down in the sand section, down by the sand dunes.
Right.
And I literally caught her as she was falling off, and I gave her a smack, and it was one of those things. I was so scared, you know what I mean? So I don't encourage it, but once in a while, when you're fearing for your life,
right,
you got to let them know that was a bad move. Well, we introduced fish early. So the kids love salmon, they love halibut. And so we just introduced it at an early age, so it wasn't like a foreign thing to them. So I just, we're 100% organic.
Okay.
So I mean that by everything in our house is organic. We have an organic farm, next to our house. So we do everything organic. In the house, it's broccoli, it's vegetables, it's fruit. Every morning it's berries or melon or something. So we try to give them a balanced approach. We don't let them eat at school. So we pack their lunches every day.
Right.
So everything's, you know, organic. We don't use peanut butter. We use sunflower.
Right.
You know, so everything's.
Butter,
I think
right.
we feed them well, and I think if you can teach your kids, you know, I grew up with Post cereals and, you know, just all the crap that there was.
Captain Crunch.
Captain
and
Crunch.
Fruit Loops and
all that stuff, and we don't do that at our house.
My life as a dad.
Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be the daddy.
please join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you have a favorite celebrity or athlete dad that you'd like to see on the show, please give us a comment below. Sponsored by Daddy & Company, the perfect gifts for dad. Get 15% off your next purchase at daddyandcompany.com using promo code MLAAD15.